my eyeballers, and welcome to Paranormasight and the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. And also, hello, God, how are you doing? So I'm actually really excited because it's been a while since I played a horror visual novel, and I really do like good old classic horror visual novels, so I'm actually really excited to get into this. So get comfy, get something to drink, and let's begin the journey. Wait, I just realized I forgot to do something. Ah, you are here. Welcome! There we go. Welcome, welcome! I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch to auto mode on. Okay, cool. He's just telling us all the instructions. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, blah, 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 yes. Okay, cool. I suggest you check the brightness. Alright, cool. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It feels strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Okay. You know what I'm doing. I see. Wait, that's my full name! Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those types of games, isn't it? Wish-a-pow, is it? Yeah? Are you certain you wish to be called Wish-a-pow? Yeah? Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Wishy. Yeah? I see, very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Oh god. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Ahem. Oh, look, it's my little name! It's my little name! From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has become a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. Okay, theory right out the window. He's the personification of death. This is an unmutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs had been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Wishy. This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes! If you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do? Wishy. Oh fuck. Oh no. I gotta make decisions. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I wouldn't sacrifice anyone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. If I could bring someone back from the dead... I mean, if it came at no cost, I'd be Gucci with it. I wouldn't want to sacrifice myself for someone. But I feel like bringing someone back from the dead would have consequences no matter what. So it'd be one of these two options, to be fair. God damn, okay. I don't think I would want to bring someone back. I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes, this is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Oh, you want to know what this box has been sitting here is? It's a fucking TV. It's quite curious thing, isn't it? It's called the color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found nearby in every household. That is not all, for example. If a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, use public telephones like this can be found all over the city. Man, I remember when payphones were a thing. They're not really a thing anymore. Sadly. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Wishy. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, cling to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered in the park in Sumida City. What if it's the man he literally just showed me, just like up and died? Oh my god! Bruh! Police have identified the body of Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Bro. Oh, excuse me, pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you were very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back in time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Oh god. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. I feel like this game's gonna be a trip. Just off that beginning section alone. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer, Earth to Shogo Oki. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite a shock. Come on now. Up with you, up. Oh. Okay, and... there. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are you... Are your... What are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely something wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Shogo Uki, office worker. I do like the art style of the game, I will say. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little. Let's see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen and move the right stick to look. I'm using a mouse! Oh, I see. Let me just turn my head around once. Ah! Don't do that! Don't do that! Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Back the fuck up! Do you remember anything? Like, where we are or what we're doing? Writer resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I have seeing as you know the name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? I do not want to, because you're gonna be there, like, literally smelling the back of my neck or some shit. On such things when investigate, converse with people by selecting their faces. Oh. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before we started. Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're in Kishibori Park, near Kinshichu. Fuck, I can't! Words! Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. It's a telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Something tells me I gotta use it in an emergency. Is there anything of use? There's gonna be like someone in the background or something. Oh, playground! That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. If you're up my butt again... Okay, you're not. Ugh, I'm still a bit woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? Who the fuck are you? That's Yoko Fuki. That's Yoko. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I could probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me in that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Shit, me too, Shogo, me too! I like bubbly girls who are into the occult! Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Let me think, I'm recalling. What can I remember? Her name's Yoko. We met a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Let me think. Let me think extra super hard. It was around noon and one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshi, the place, and we're taking a quick break. Look around absent-mindedly when I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in sandbox and search around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and patting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Let me just casually turn the music down. Oh. Like that low. I think that's a good volume for the music. Alright, let's go. Struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something?
Huh? Sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm looking for something.
If you wanted, I could give you a hand.
Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help,
But...
Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else?
Huh? I'm definitely a good Samaritan.
Oh, wow! My hero! People like you really do exist. I think I just might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into.
No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something?
Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal.
The what?
Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not.
Tell me all about it, baby. Tell me all about it, baby.
Honjo is what the southern part of
Whatever that place is
called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Okojima, and the south part was Honjo.
Huh?
Am I boring you?
Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here.
Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period.
Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago.
Oh, I've got your attention after all!
I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze.
I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true.
They're true?
That's what I said. They're the real deal.
So hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park?
Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first time I met Yoko. Thank you, Gabe. We exchanged contact information. We talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second, where did Yoko go? Oh shit. Yoko! Oh, there she is. She's in the sandbox! She's playing in the sandbox! The Whispering Canal is one of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. It's around here somewhere. It's apparently the story the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Okay, this is kind of neat. Ugh. Oh, we can learn about it. Nice. An enduring superstition formerly known as Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal and ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal whispering, Leave it behind! Leave it behind! Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would never be dragged into, I'm assuming, the canal, never to be... They would be dragged into the canal, never to return. The strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. That's cool! Let's do a saucy little save as well. I do like the effects of it being like a TV. Hello, Yoko. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on the head. No animals needs that much petting. She's still at it. What am I recalling? That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Can't remember all too well. You should check the files. I already checked! Wait, what's this? Oh. That's more than 7. Curses. Okay, I kind of like this. So do I just look around? Wait, can I walk to her? Oh, no, I can't. Can I join her? Oh wait, she's coming back this way.
Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Didn't you hear that?
What the fuck? No! Hear what? You're hearing things. Now that you mention it. I don't know what you're talking about! I didn't hear shit! I just hear the wind. But sure. I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure though.
That was creepy. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
My special talent? What are you talking about?
Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor.
Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so.
Well, you must. I mean...
Oh, fuck. She's dead! She's a ghost! Oh, hell no, you know! She's a ghost!
I mean, you can see me, right?
Huh? Oh no. 1 a.m. Throw her in the soup. Throw her in the soup. She's a fucking ghost, isn't she? The fuck you mean? Wait. You're kidding, right?
About what?
I mean, just now. Kinda sounded like you were saying the only people with spirit sense can see you.
Of course that was a joke, duh! You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you?
I fucking do now! Like,
But yeah. I mean what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could cut down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 Mysteries of Honjo business.
okay, let me clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure. I can handle a solid Moscow meal.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails?
Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have seen some weird stuff over the years, right?
Weird stuff?
Yeah, like things you could only you could see, but you can never understand.
You can't be serious. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. It's gotten late, really late actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess it's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal stuff at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it, unless... No, it can't be. She's still my type of woman. Oh, I can talk to her about stuff. I will ask about spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist?
You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful.
So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist.
That's right! The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. Sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do because they believe they would.
Is that how that works?
Yep! Just like drinking. You never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing.
You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth.
Sheesh! Alright, let's talk to her more. Why the fuck you keep bringing up alcohol? Oh god, she's... I don't like that her insinuating that she's a ghost. I mean, so far so good. She seems nice. So, I'm not too worried. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean.
Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk.
Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up.
Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule.
Don't worry, babe. Me neither. Me neither. Really now?
I just thought it sounded cool. I'd like to try it, though.
Why don't we go for a drink sometime?
Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right?
No, that's not what I meant. No, it was a date!
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for it. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries.
Alright, let's get to work. So we already chick. About the 7 mysteries. I just remembered I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library.
You did? What did you find out?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Tell me everything.
There's more than 7 of them! Although they're called the 7 mysteries, literature lists 9 of them.
Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years.
That's more extra stories than the main ones!
Yeah, but 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15.
If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
I mean, that's a solid point. Are these really ghost stories? I tried reading some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories.
That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
You know, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catches on the canal, or the canal would take it.
Right.
Is that what you're expected to find here in this park?
Not quite. We're talking about a folk tale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story?
That is actually kind of a good point, too. So basically, you think the story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know.
Exactly! I'm sure of it. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind.
Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Gotcha. Okay, wait, there's more about spirits?
And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. Okay, so now we just have the right of resurrection. By the way, were we talking about the right of resurrection?
Oh, your memory's as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Manshogo.
I'm really climbing up the drink menu, aren't I?
So you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently. Got practically everyone talking about it.
I don't know how much longer I can do voices, oh my lord. Oh my lord. I will try my hardest though. Really, that's maybe where I heard about it. Still, I don't know, it seems a little too far-fetched to be true.
So the Rite of Resurrection is the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous...
I don't know that word, from an ancient age.
Rumor has the old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. The rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki his name, whatever it is, at an academic conference.
You sure know a lot about this stuff.
That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
I kinda got that.
Oh.
But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact.
Exactly! That's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too.
Good! The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arashi himself.
Wait, hang on, I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does that have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo?
Oh, you're sharp! I could cut my finger on you! To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. But along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first.
I see. So then... Curious. Why are you looking for the right? What's that gotta do? Duh, it's part of the stories. Why are you looking for it? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. I just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. Didn't mean to pry, sorry. Is she gonna be like, me? I'm trying to bring me back to life.
No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point.
Huh?
It's... Ogopogo.
Ogopogo?
Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago.
Ogopogo died?
Oh, right! Ogopogo was my dog! I had him for 8 years.
Oh, okay, your dog. Gotcha. It's been a long time together. Losing him must have been real hard for you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try.
Sorry, I got a text on my phone. I was wondering what the fuck it was.
I don't don't think I could forgive myself if I just let an opportunity pass by.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about.
But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking.
Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help.
Yeah! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep the hard work then.
It's like I'll do 7 mysteries. It's about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're searching for one of them. Do I have that right?
Wow! 10 out of 10! You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
Wait, since when was I your assistant? Calling it she dies. The happy-go-lucky always gets brutally. Exactly, yes. Elsa Highway, how are you doing? How you doing?
Anyways, this is all just hearsay, but some say what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself.
Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposedly to be way older than that.
Right. It seems like
I don't know that word.
from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite. Apparently it was written in the Edo period.
Doing well, large amounts of copium. I'm doing good! I'm doing good. I'm really excited to be playing this horror VN. Because I actually miss playing a lot of VNs. Like, there's so many good horror visual novels. And I figured, why not? Why not do one? Why not try this one out? Because there's a few others I definitely want to try, too.
Alright, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Whoa, what a name.
And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are a hot new trend.
Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
Starts with belief. Right. Whoa! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Are you good? Something's got Yoko really rattled. Wishpal streaming on a Wednesday? Bro, it's not Wednesday! It's Tuesday! What the fuck are you on about? Oh god, I gotta look behind me. Oh. Are you okay, Yoko? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me!
No, this can't be! No! Ah!
Bro, what's...
Why? Why?
Yoko! Yoko! I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Oh, fuck. Okay, look behind me. I don't see shit. Something's got her yet rattled. Bro, I don't know what you're freaking out about. Use your words. It's no use, she's in no condition to talk. Feel eyes on my back, I can't move. Do I look at something in my files? I don't know what you're freaking out about. There's nothing here. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push. Ugh. I don't get this. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Yoko? Oh my god! Yoko? You good, champ? Huh? No, Yoko, I liked her! What the? What is something's? What is it? What's happening? Yoko? What the fuck's wrong with Yoko? Yoko, answer me! Yoko! No way! It can't be! Why? Why? Yoko? Oh god! Ah! What the hell just happened? Oh damn it, I got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on, everything's gonna be okay. God, she's not breathing. She's cold. I don't feel a pulse, this can't be happening. Okay. Ambulance ready, I gotta call the ambulance, I need a phone. Oh god, phone. Yes, telephone booth, go! Call the ambulance! Oh god, Yoko, please let her live. I liked her a lot. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. Is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff, her skin is cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few moments ago, we were chatting away, without a care in the world. Yoko? How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. That right of resurrection she was talking about really does exist. Might be a way to bring her back. If someone could just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so I believe in her. It seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I could still save her. Even if I got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've gotta try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. And maybe it's still here. What could she have been? What could she have seen? She mentioned the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! Damn it! The presence again! Must be around here somewhere, but where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. You good, Yoko? Of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. No, she's actually fucking dead! Any second now, she's gonna open her eyes and get up and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? Can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one? It really got me good. Right now, I've got it! Really were some spirit all along. There's no way you're actually dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Aw, I liked her! Is the ghost playing on the playground? Cool, okay, no. Standing here makes me want to scream, but I got bigger problems. She was looking at something. Yeah. Bigger problems. She was... I called an ambulance. It should be here soon. Okay, so there has to be something somewhere I can interact with. No? Okay, yes, I get it. We're just going to chill with her corpse then. Think. Ah, brain blast. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about the 7 mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there's a good chance the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. Yes, I know, the cold night air. I'm looking around. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Where do I look? Let me just save. I'm so sad. I liked her. I liked Yoko. She was chill. Thanks, game. Oh, I can zoom. Kinda. Not really. Woo 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 woo. Hey, Yoko. Wait, what the fuck's on the ground? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice till now. There's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this? The Whispering Canal! Oh my god! Ugh. What the? Help me. These the Whispering Canals. Ugh. Such deep sorrow and resentful memories flowing into my mind. Turning back, so walking by, I dropped dead. Kill them! Kill them! Those who walk away! Kill them all! What? Power of the curse stone. You can now use it to kill those who walk away from you. Ugh! Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill! You hear it, curse bearer? So strong desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Breathe keep lives by the score and claim their soul dredges for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of troves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know what the right really exists. This thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said! So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? The curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it, and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dredges. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Wow, what an interesting game, I will say. That's fucking wild. So each of the fucking mysteries, all of these are their own curse. And I have to kill other people that also bear the curse. Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Where are you? And oh, there you are. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Huh? What's that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Whoa, there's a guy! Feels like I'm being watched. There's a guy there. Hi, sir. How's it going? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? You there! Hey! Who's there? Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it? What? How does he know my name? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Oki? Huh? Who the fuck are you? Who are you and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? A tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. Have we met somewhere before? Alright, let me think about it. The man, who is he? Looks like to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks really shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stuff. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dredges. Still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me. It is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name? How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger. Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. No. No! How do you know? I can't. Obviously he was watching, so that's obviously how he knows. It's a lot of reading. But this is actually such an interesting story. I like how she fucking Yoko's in the background just dead going. How do you know? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. It doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what have happened if one fell into the wrong hands. They'd be safer in mine, don't you? I don't even know who the fuck you are! I don't think there's even your hands either! Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours! Very well. I'd hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He must have a curse stone. He can't have a curse stone. No. I wonder, okay, I'm curious. If, like, people who have curse stones, are they able to take other, like, and use other curse stones? Or maybe, like, he's aware of the curse stones, but does he actually have one? There's no way he has a curse stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. If he wants one of his— yeah, that's true, that's true. They're that powerful and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my curse stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would also be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Oh, so I can only kill people if they leave me behind. That's how my curse works. So I guess the other curse stones work different. A new topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be about the curse stones. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I'm certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences, in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. No! About yourself. Before giving my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well, I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamiodo. And indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although, it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. It is not! Bro, it is not! I don't trust you one bit about Yoko. How do you know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? So you're saying that at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Why are you so convinced it's my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that. Hmm? Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Yoko? Yoko? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Wait, she doesn't look any different. Ah! He stabbed me! Fucking kidney! No! Damn it all. My. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is a mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on individuals. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. What? Very well, just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Bro, that is crazy! That is crazy! Should you not check on her? For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. Says the one who stabbed me in my ass! It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. The curses, resentful memories, impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late! There's no going back! All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're gonna stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Oki? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he still needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hopefully something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. What? Oh, I have an idea. I throw my curse stone? But I can't turn my back on him. Said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes from me, and even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Recall. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I rarely have a life outside of work. Wait, that's it! My work, that's how he knows me! I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Suigen Gami Yodo, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps him much right now. What if his identity? Suigen Gami Yodo, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's security. Well, it took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't have to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Something just came at. Hand over the curse stone. I called an ambulance? What would get him to leave? Not something just came up. That wouldn't get him to leave, because that would force me to turn around. Maybe I called an ambulance. Alright, I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They arrived to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at the juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Shoko Oki, you dare! Yeah! Well, he did. He did. Oh, I don't feel that bad because that bitch was gonna stab me. He was gonna stab me to death, so I don't feel that bad about this. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a cursed stone can do. Whoa. Bro, shit's wild. I left the park immediately. Felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dredges. Guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. Yeah, I figured. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than a leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shumoku Bridge. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. The bushwashing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Wadi Gesui Street, past the train tracks. Further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Hoyongji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest I get. I should start there. That's wild! This is crazy! So I have to kill people! Collect other curse bearer souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. This is nuts! Okay, I'll go to the bridge area. Shumoku Bridge area. The Shumoku Bridge is supposed to be where the bell from the Haunting Clapper's story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looked like a 100-yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Yo! Maybe I should read up on the other curses. So, Haunting Clappers. Let's read up on the other stories. Because maybe... Enduring superstitions, the evening bell near the present-day bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires. Oh, it has to do fire. All the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He fiercely clapped his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of his second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. I don't think picking up that lighter was a smart idea then. Just saying. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There was tons of cigarette butts strewn across the ground too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. I guess let's just go to place until something happens. Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. It's late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is this oddly dark around here? Could this be? So it said... Which one? Foot washing mansion. Story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho. Foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. Wash! It commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, returned it from whence it came. Fixing the roof, it had broke. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked for a friend to trade houses with them. That night, the foot stopped appearing. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigetsui. There's something strange about this cart. No matter what one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found, yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Other tellings of the story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Could this be? Is this darkness the work of a curse? Have I already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around and figure out what I'm dealing with? I feel like if I light the lighter, I might die. But you know what? Let's try it. It barely has any lighter fluid left. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, there's a guy! And he has a fancy hat. Here, I'm at the bridge, located between the beckoning light. Someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Observe. Oh my lord! Look at this fancy man!
Wait, fine. I'll go first.
Whoa.
I see. Interesting. Well now, this is a surprise.
Huh? Oh, he has a curse too, don't he?
Who are you?
If you got the wrong guy, just say so.
Come on now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name.
What are you doing here? I don't know if I trust this dude. What are you doing here?
Very good, you shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers.
Oh, thanks!
Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that.
You're the one who asked!
Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than one may think. You should treat those things with care.
So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either, then.
You can call me Richter Kai, private detective.
Bro! This guy! Didn't you just say not to? Never mind. You say you're a detective? Why is he JoJo posing at me?
That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you that so we can have an understanding.
Alright, cool. Thanks, Richter. Show. What's a detective doing around here?
Working, and that's all I'll say about it. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here?
Why should I tell you? Why should I tell you?
I see clearly you didn't stop here just for the chance to talk to me. Which begs the question, what did you expect to find here? Maybe this bridge simply appeals to you?
I don't know why I chose that voice for him.
But then why would you go out of your way to drop by in the middle of the night?
None of your business. No, don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway.
If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help. All in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire.
Thanks, I'll try looking somewhere else for now.
Really? Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't be of more help.
Light him on fire! I don't trust this man. I don't trust this man one bit. I don't trust anyone. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were an inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts.
That's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you?
Oh shit, he's gonna kill me. He has a cursed stone having to do with flame. Doesn't he? He left it on purpose for me to pick up, didn't he? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it.
Oh no, this'll do nicely.
Are you sure?
Anyway, you should get back to work once you're gone, of course.
Is there a reason I can't be here?
Of course. My work is top secret.
Okay, I feel like he is going- I'm going to die, so I might as well save. Well, here you go. Alright, the bridge has pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The river beneath is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. So, what was the thing on this? This one was the beckoning light, right? Yeah. A hazy lantern light up ahead. Despite there being no one around, following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them. Another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Yeah, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Because I picked up the lighter. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Is that it? Hardly anyone's around, not surprising seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. I'm dead, aren't I? I'm totally dead. Because I picked up that lighter. I knew it. I feel strange presence in the air. I know it's past midnight, but it seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as before. There's something over there! Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form. I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. Observe. No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? No, shit. I kinda wanna do a saucy save so I can see if it's going to kill me. It probably will. It's probably the work of that guy, the detective guy. It's probably his curse stone. Well, let's see. Nothing's gonna happen if I sit and wait. Let's check it out. Well, we're dead. Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. That hurt. Does it look like I'm inside a building? Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. It's the same darkness from the curse echo? Lighter. That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect, it works. Now I can make it out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something. Drat, he's got a light that ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to go. Get out of here. Die! What the? Why? That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Oh shit, he was a curse bearer! Wait, so maybe if I didn't pick up the lighter, I would be dead. Oh! This curse may have had something to do with the light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. I just killed the man. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First around Midoricho Park. At the end of South Origetsui Street is the Taiko of Sugara. North of there is a school called Komagata High School, and the location of the Fool's Procession. Should be around here. Nice! So I made the right call to pick up that light after all. That's what saved me. But I'm gonna do a quick BRB. So I'll be right back. I have returned. Let's go and kill more people to save Yoko. So we got Kobagata High School and a park. Let's go to the park first and see what that's all about. There's people there! This is the park location of the Taiko of Sugata, one of the 7 mysteries. Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. We'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of the line of sight. Oh my god. Huh? They're supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Oh, they're definitely curse bearers. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries. Huh? Is there a noise behind us just now? No. Nobody? Oh, you 2 are police officers. I don't trust them still, though. Okay, I said this one. There was once a daimyo from the domain who built a residence on a large piece of land. On the estate, there was almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum for the resident top of the tower in the event of a fire. Most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm. For some reason, this resident was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip around townsfolk. I don't know how that curse would work. Also, if you guys hear like trucks and stuff, there are people like getting rid of a bunch of snow in front of my house. Oh. Ha! People have to say we don't look like it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Shun Erio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department. Investigative Division. Oh, God. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Sumi, my superior. You wouldn't guess it from the frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. At first, can you show me about you and your name, address, and occupation? I don't know, that's like the voice I imagine using. But no need to stuff is. It'll be okay, I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately, that true? I don't know much about it, I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Arrow, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Ain't that right, Mr. Oki? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss isn't kind of a caveman who thinks only using a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. He looks like the kind of guy to use Irish Spring for his face, hair, bod, balls. I don't know. That seems like the type of guy. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, I do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ariel? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? I kind of like them. They're dumb. But I'm a little... He's as intimidating as they expected a veteran cop to be. First time the private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? I always imagined detectives blunt and aggressive, but I guess there's some pleasant ones too. Anyway, Mr. Oki, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries, the Honjo detective? Yeah, I've heard about them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know was into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even the park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Ah, that's right. The Taiga Tsugara. The whole area used to be the residence of the Tsugara, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you best be going home. Is something wrong if we to go? I don't know what to do. I will stay. Excuse me. Since the detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. Well, longer, that's not good. This might be my only chance. I see, well, I'll be going now. Take care. We're done here. Go home. Alright, later! Later, officers! Oh, thank God, I went without dying. I was wondering if their curse worked the same as me. Here I am at the high school. Let's see here. Ah! There's someone there! Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. That thing she's hiding in her hand. Oh, fuck. She's a curse bearer. Oh, no. Oh, no. Which one was associated with the school? We have the Whispering Canal. It wasn't the Fool's one. It was... Was it this one? Oh, no. Because we have the Whispering Canal. This one isn't Haunted Clappers. It's not Beckoning Light. It's not... Maybe the One-Sided Reed? No, this is not the one either. This one! It is this one! Mysterious tale regarding an encounter had by a daimyo and his residents in Honjo's... No, at the high school now. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade and no one near the canal. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. So that's the one having to do with the high school. Yeah, we already defeated Beckoning Light. So she could be Fool's Procession, Clappers, Beach, Taiko, Foot Washing, One-Sided Reed, or Ever-Burning Lantern. Because we already defeated the Beckoning Light person. What's going on? Why are you out of school this late? Well, really sorry, but I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. BAM! Huh? curse? Why? It can't be me. Oh, I'm so sorry. God damn, I'm ruthless. Maybe I shouldn't have. God damn, maybe I shouldn't have. Wait, it didn't go up that much. I killed her! Yes, I got a curse bearer. This is working! I just have to keep it up! How many do I need? 1? 2? Bro. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the Evergreen Beach at former Yatsuda Gardens. Finally, Samida River. Bro, I'm ruthless! Oh my god! So bridge or the gardens? I'll go gardens. Oh my god, we're getting a bad ending, aren't we? The former Yatsuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there were no guards at this time of night. However, feels weird being in this magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. Public hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes the place feel even more otherworldly. Otherworldly, you say? Oh god, hi! Oh my god, a woman jump scare. So have you decided what you're going to do? With your... Oh, so precious. Curse... Stone? Oh, she's a curse bearer too, isn't she? Yeah. As soon as I stuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a cursed stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words. The woman continued. Have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please? If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, I could do squeeze out. Her reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She says she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. Could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. Hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that catch her interest. Maybe being in the gardens itself activates the curse? Green, created known as Evergreen Beach. Lack of fallen leaves will stop the out authority. This had led people out. Strange part of this legend. So I need to figure out how her curse works. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure. Go on. If we're gonna talk, I should get to know each other better. My name's... Stop! Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. Is she counting down? If you take my curse stone, what are you gonna do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dredges, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. She's counting down. Woman in her 30s, she has a refined air about herself. She was brought up in a family of high social standing, but also sends a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. There has to be something. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me. If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I got my shirt off. Plus, it looked like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. Being here so it activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I even got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it up, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. Rite of Resurrection! You want soul treasures, that means you're after the Rite of Resurrection too. Now I'm trying to compare circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my! Do you mean that my situation is more dire than yours? You'd give your cursed stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it. So tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I can make her leave, though, not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse, damn it. There's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. Fuck. 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 There has to be something. There has to be something. Oh my god. For a second I thought she left. Ah! This is rough! How do I leave? Yeah, I think hers is location, isn't it? Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? I'm alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? This is bad. She's completely running the show here. 4. Can you take soul treasures from other cursed bar stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul treasures, but still the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 3. How do you know if you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it with all that bluster. And yet, here you are! Shit. Does she already know about it, or does the student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you can set it off yourself, so she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I meant to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. 2. Fuck! No! No! No, no, no! I need to get out of this! I need to get out of this! What if I keep trying to introduce myself. Because she said that would make it harder for her to kill me. Or I'll ask about Curstone still. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give up? Listen, if that's the case, give it a try then. Only 2 more now. Let me tell you the number. 1. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, I'll try it. This conversation is over. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Fire! Fire! It's so hot it burns! Of course, that's what it was. Ah! That guy, damn it, he must have been following me. But it's too late. Wait, so no! So the detective, private eye detective guy was the guy. My wishy, it seems you arrived at less than a favorable result. It's not in vain, however. You finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogoki has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Wait! So fire, and it was the guy. And the guy kept asking for my info and then said not to give it easily. Did I expose myself? Shit, you can use her curse on me anytime because I already fulfilled its conditions. Shit! What activated it? Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Okay, so it was the guy behind. So maybe it was me trying to introduce myself. But she seemed very hesitant about that, so maybe I'll try that. Yeah, because, like, when I tried to introduce my name, she was like, stop. Let's not do that. So maybe once the guy knows my name, he can't do it. Yeah, I have a harder time killing you, don't you think? So I have to keep trying to introduce myself. Why? Well, I need to call you something. And call me ma'am. Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? This is bad. She's completely running the show here. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers shouldn't be carrying on like this. No, I'm gonna keep being stubborn. Shit, that didn't do anything. Okay, so the introducing thing didn't do anything. So I'm dead again. Okay, so how the fuck do I stop it from killing me? I'm dead again, aren't I? My son. What? he'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one with the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he said. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them even if it was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman, and when he grew up... Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you... So maybe I have to continue with the right or you still won't hand it over. Okay, so how the fuck do I get rid of him? Farewell. I don't even know how to defeat him. So there must be a way to get out of the situation. Yeah. No, I didn't realize how it was activated. How was it activated? Because it was the guy. And he's like a flame curse. So he must be one of the fire ones. Not the Whispering Canal. Wouldn't be the Fool's Procession. It wouldn't be the Beckoning Light, because I killed the person with the Beckoning Light. It was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in terrible fire. It could be Haunted Clappers. This one has to do with fire, too. Fuck. This is a hard one. Maybe it's the ever-burning lantern. Maybe me having the lighter on me is a bad. Let's try again. I have no idea. I have no idea. All I know is there's... I know he's behind here, but I need to talk to her. Huh? Yes, throw it away! Throw it away! Throw it away, this lighter, why did I suddenly get an impulse? Yes, throw it away! Not sure why, but here goes nothing. Huh? Yes! It was the lighter! What did you just... Why did you throw away your lighter all of a sudden? Huh? Oh, well, it just kind of felt like it. That's why the guy asked me about a light. Because he wanted to make sure I picked up that lighter, so I was right originally that his works on me having some sort, like, a lighter or something. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could it be that lighter might have been fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... This can't be my Shuichi. Has gained 25% sold ridges. Yes. Okay, I see. So that guy, I have to have something like, probably like a lighter or matches or something. Very interesting. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry this is so sudden, but I ask you. Gotta ask, you don't mind, do you? Well, you're a curse bearer. I guess, you're gonna die. What? Ugh. This is his curse echo? Something to do with legs. I'm gonna see what his curse is. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What is he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? What's that? The hell is that? You took too long to answer. Huh? Plus you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. I knew it. You're a curse bearer too. You can stop trying to hide it now. Not that you were doing a very good job. Damn it! Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. Just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot washing. Why are you being so transparent? That is curious. A chat? I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I got a little more class than that. So he has the foot washing one. I wonder how his activates. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. I feel like it's a trap, but we'll try it. Fine, chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces to gather soul dredges? Yep, you're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, I'd be more effective if the two of us work together than do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together, I haven't thought about that before. Can the soul dredges in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it and I can't do that alone either. I see. I don't trust this guy. I feel like it might be something to get his stone to work. But we'll see. Excuse me. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks, glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me. How many soul dredges do you have right now? Right. I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after- He has none. I'm asking you how many. 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty until- I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 92. Say what? That's the amount of soul dredges I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dredges on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You gotta be kidding me. I call your bluff. I don't think you can scare me off so easy. I see, that's too bad. You don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame. You're just gonna waste it. What are you? What the? Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. Oh, yeah, because it was like... You can't block it up with plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voices of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. I see. I see, so... My, you have arrived at a less than favorable result. Mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? What? What do you mean? May take as many possible. Remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. But bear in mind, has no way of realizing it itself, you might just react. So I have to... think. Chat between 2 curse bars, what is he trying to pull? Large bridge called Ryoko Bridge. Crossing the river leads to... Okay. Cat out with the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere, but there's no trace of it left. Who the fuck is- what the- how did you- Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk, you better answer quickly before- well, you know what. The fuck are you? He's got confidence, I'll give him that. What do you want? Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Well, you're just gonna have to trust me, or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at- oh, okay, fuck. And then it's just gonna be the same thing. Yeah, this is when he kills me. So I need to figure out how to stop him from activating his curse. I need to stop him from activating his curse. His curse is pretty powerful. You have a way to evade curses no one else is capable of, do you not? Wait! I have an idea. I have an idea. What if I do that? Because then I can't hear. No? I said no one else can use. I wonder if, like, muting everything would work. Damn it. Hmm? Oh my god, it works! Oh my god! That is so cool! I literally turned up all the volume of my game, and I cannot hear it. A voice, I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. Yet there he is, perfectly unarmed. How? What's going on? I don't completely understand it myself, but this curse conditions don't seem to have been met. That is crazy! This is my chance. Yutara, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... That is absolutely nuts. What the fuck? You son of a... fine, I'll just be on my way then. Yes! Ah! Why? Hell is this? That is fucking crazy! I didn't think it was gonna work at all, but it did! Oh my god, this game, you gotta think outside the box. Wait, I gained 20%. I got 100%. I did it then. That is nuts. Thank God, and now I've gotten the last of the soul dredges I need. Was that just a coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck might be on my side. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ah! What? The fuck is happening? Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. The screen in which will appear when you open the story chart. Here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogi Oki has sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. What the fuck? By the way, you should use the story chart to replay a past event. Do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko set off that led her to dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and the voice earlier, Shogo Oki has no way of knowing that himself. Oh, and on that note, I'm curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Oki has killed with his curse? He killed more than 2 people. Okay, because technically it said that he killed the first person, Yoko. I killed that guy in the suit. I killed the high schooler. I killed the lady. So that's 3 already. I just killed the guy on the bridge. 5? I see, I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 0. What?! It's gonna be the thing like, you did it, not Shogo. Well, that is all. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. How's the right related to the mysteries? Wait, hang on, I've got another question. Mention the right of resurrection, are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? You're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. Well, start off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. So then... So about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries, putting together everything we talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for them. Do I have that right? 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite a capable assistant. Wait, since when was I an assistant? This is all hearsay, but some say what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Seems that from the Edo period rediscover the ancient art. Okay, so we have to try and save her or see like what exactly was causing her to freak out. That old manuscript I mentioned all the details on how to use the rite. Apparently it was written in the Edo period. I never told you its name. Record of Fates. Speculates the search. Okay. We've read all this before. And then why are you looking for it? She's trying to bring back her dog. And then we gotta figure out why she freaked out. Okay. Feel like the air just changed. Okay, so this is when she's freaking out. Keep yelling her name. Huh? What? Is calling her name really gonna help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Okay, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's alright, there's nothing there. Ah! Yoko! I have a new path now. Moving on the ground. Will this please get through to her? So we're trying to save Yoko! This is wild! Hmm? Huh? Oh good, you're awake. What, are you okay? You were so rattled and confused. I thought you really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are you humors off balance? Wait. She was saying that to him before. Oh no. What did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Alright, that must have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there you ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age, your humors being a little off can be fatal. We saved her. Glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. Really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. What? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal, too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay for your cab fare, okay? I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a cab. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while. We saved her! We saved her! After a bizarre incident, Shogo decides to call off the investigation of the mysteries for the night. Despite her, he managed to sprayed her by offering to continue the search on his own. Yay! She's alive! I'm so happy. Further news. I'm dead! The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area around the same time. Crazy. What the fuck? This game's crazy! Wait, was that it? No, that can't be. Right of resurrection. Oh, that was the prologue. Wild. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Oku's story to a close. Oh god, no! Shogo's dead forever! But this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The routes on the three protagonists have been unlocked. Harui Shigima, the woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Hi! Hello, Raiders! Welcome on in! How are you doing today? My name is Honjo, I'm a monster vtuber. I play variety games and horror games. Today we're playing a horror visual novel called Paranormasight. It is incredible so far. We just finished the prologue. It is so good. How is Buckshot Roulette? I hope it was a blast. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the Chief Inspector, 1st Investigative Division, who's looking into the death of an officer in line of duty. Yako, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Oh my fucking god. That was a wild introduction to this. This game is incredible. Thanks! Oh, and this guy was like a private eye, so maybe she hired him. I see. This game looks awesome. It is. Oh my lord. That introduction was crazy. I recommend checking out the game for yourself. So, we can either start the mother, the policeman, or the high school girl. I think I want to start the mother, the lady. Let's set up her, Harue was kidnapped and botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, has hired a private eye to help resolve the unsettled case late at night while speaking to the detective at her home. So things change, suddenly appears. And that's how they become... Oh, this is his curse! Kill them! Kill them! The flame bearers. Kill them all. Power of the curse to haunting clappers. Oh! Those with fire have already started a device on their person. understand. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. This is so fucking cool. I like the idea that, like, the curse stones have different abilities and how they can trigger their curse to kill people. Back with me, ma'am? Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Sweet dreams? Housewife, Harue. Oh boy. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Oh no. My heart is still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out, and the whole time you were gritting to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting. Very interesting. So the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. Oh, so these two started working together. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? Oh! This isn't about evidence. This isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there, in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with curse echoes, resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did, hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame. Writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The strong desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief, talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take a stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. My heart is still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. About the investigation. That's what you hired me for, ma'am, to look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigima. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone to come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said? As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember, you were just about to tell me. Tell me! You know we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found and then we can make a decision? Alright. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Yeah. Private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. At first I visited his office in Oda City and saw how he dressed. I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. Said something strange things at times, and he seems like a reliable sort. Okay, I'm gonna just turn down the volume of the music a little more. There we go. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm with you things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River, here in Sumada City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from, but it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute, factoring that he was seen at the school but went missing before he arrived at his house. It's likely he was abducted by a car on his route home. Maybe, but exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible they forced him into the car. Aww. The only issue is that there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So did they target him at once? At some other time, or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they said the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? Kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if somebody he would have a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? Oh shit! Hi Alex, how are you doing? That would explain why you didn't find them suspicious. The Shigima family had close ties with the police, after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be visible, deterrent against crime. Interesting. But there's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures a woman or children. Oh! Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have had something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman, but it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Ah, good point! So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speak with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See what I said about people's biases? That goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure. Turned out he wants something from me, so he could ask if we could talk in private. Oh my god, a lot of reading, several hours earlier. Alright, this should do. There's no one around, we can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again? Jono... Got it, well, Jono, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi's kidnapping. Do I have that right? He has a very interesting hairstyle. Of course, what else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You'll excuse me if that caught me off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shirashi. Interesting. A schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's nothing like that. The girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shirashi, I saw her kidnap Shuichi. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she got something to do with it. That's why you're here for, isn't it? You can't let her get me. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't! She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? So you've been sitting all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans? Yes, that's exactly it! I'm begging you, don't let her get me! Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon! Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. It's true, her house, it's... Ah, forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. Hey! Interesting. And that's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk. That was so hee-hee. When I started to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if we can just find that girl. Curse or no curse, she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping. There's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name's Kohei Jonoochi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Suma. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students. I think that's very likely. Curious. At last, we got a lead. Hopefully it'll be a breakthrough we're looking for. Now about the resurrection. Or, you know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about that in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers have finally been heard. Like I had hope. Real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day I've wondered. What if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that I'd done something differently. Shuichi. I know I keep saying Shuichi, but it's not Shuichi. It's Shui. Oh no, it is Shuichi. Would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. I guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I could tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but, if this right is the real deal, using it would mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might become useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Dear, oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. I won't be a party to murder, ma'am, not even for a client. I'll pay you. How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've gotten my policies, I stick to them. I see, I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone that they've filled it with soul dredges? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. And if the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. Guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about the curse of yours? The Haunting Clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be all of the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. That does sound sensible. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. In older times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire, so I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off. It has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And say that condition were already fulfilled before they even know you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I won't actually have to use it. I could just tell someone I could, and then they'd have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. Last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it right now. That's an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You're an odd one, ma'am. If you don't mind me saying, I don't think this is just the curse. You flatterer. He just called you weird. You should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Right, so have you decided what you want me to be working on? The writer investigate the kidnapping. I'll do that. I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts onto looking at the kidnapping, although there's something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises. Could you search for the other curse bearers? Alright, I see how it is. Well, I'd be happy to help. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up, I can start asking questions. I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Shirashi as part of the bargain. Thank you, that's more than enough. Alright. Let me just do a saucy little save. My heart's still racing. That's a nice fax machine. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. That's a nice scroll. Oh my god. My throat hurts. There's so much reading in this. But this game is enjoyable. It is very interesting with how the curses work. Looks like a typewriter. An arrangement of flowers. We're agreeing on someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. Stereo unit with separate speaker designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music. What the fuck is that? I be damned, is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before, well, you know what happened. I just can't bring myself to take it down. Hi, pumpkin! Let me just what? Hello, Raiders. My name is Honjo. I'm a monster VTuber. I play a variety of games, horror games. Today we're playing a horror game called Paranormasight. It is actually really good. I love me a good old horror bien. How was Crypt Custodian? I don't think I'm gonna be going on for too much longer, as my throat's starting to bother me from almost 3 hours of reading. But we shall see. It's Honjo. From way back in set 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you never heard of the mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but certainly seems to matter to you. Best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough, they'd won everybody's heart. Story goes that they made some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend. Think one would turn up here of all places. It's a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. Huh. Okay, she just keeps saying the same thing. Now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. Alright. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it. And try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Thank you, Detective Sir! And it seems like the ones you can't go back to are cracked. Very curious. Very curious. Oh, and I noticed at the top, this is all the nighttime stuff. And then this is the morning stuff. Very Very cool. I'll go on for a tiny bit longer, but I will probably be ending soon, because goddamn, that's a lot of reading. Don't mind me, just chilling in my room. It's been almost an hour since Richter left. He promised he'd call me if anything had happened, but he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. What's this, a newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair. I'll read it. It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've ever taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. Well, no, it's not like I have anything better to do. Television? I don't really watch much television. It feels like all the information in the world gets passed through the little black box. Father stopped them from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about that. Less fuzz. Come to think of it, I never offered him any tea. Not that I ever learned how to make it. That's a nice wall scroll. That's the chicken. I know it's dangerous to go out, but I can't just sit here and let this opportunity pass me by. I have to look for her, for Michio. First, I need to find more soul dredges. There's nothing on at this hour. I see no point in turning it on. Society. Pollution. I remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The rivers were so covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste. It sank so bad. It made my eyes water. Eventually people started getting sick, and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Fortunately, it's gotten better since then. Although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. Culture? To go around, people are coming with all kinds of new diversions. Seems only yesterday people were flocking to arcades to shoot aliens. But now we have this enormous theme parks and gaming machines that plug straight into our televisions. Everyone's talking about superhero series, foreign films, and movies based on the latest bestseller. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music were all the rage. But now it's all about city pop and idols. I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore. It's a fax machine. Find a use for it. I don't know anyone else who owns one. It just goes to show how quiet it is. What do I do? What does one do? Education. Oh my god, this is a lot of reading. And then... What? But... No, this can't be right. Her name. She's dead. It can't be. It's the same girl who witnessed my son's kidnapping and committed suicide last week. But that means Mr. Joe was terrified of someone who already died. Is that what he meant by a curse? I can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter would know. Why won't he call? Well, I haven't left it off the hook, have I? Waiting for Richter to contact me, but he hasn't. I made sure the receiver is on the hook. It'll ring soon as he calls. Ah! It must be him. Hello? Shigi, my residence. Hello, Richter? There he is! The swamp man himself. Richter called me out to meet him, and we came here to Komagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. You go first! Please, go ahead. Alright then. I've been poking around the places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for curse bearers, and I think I found new candidates. A tall man I ran into in Kinshibori Park. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me, and he was out of town for a second. He figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he is a curse bearer. Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Warigetsu Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in his hand. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to something shady. Gathering soldiers, as I bet. He'd make for a good target. Oh, these two! Next up is a pair, a young man and a woman I saw around Yogoku Bridge. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about. He backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often, looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soldiers as in a group might be a decent idea if you can make it work. Though with things being how they are, it's gotta be hard to find folks one can trust. They've got brass though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Plus, there's 2 detectives I've seen sniffing around. The police are involved? Not necessarily. I wonder whose body. Body turned up in a local park a few days ago. They might be just looking into that. Still, the park's got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. Oh my god, so it's Shogo's body. God damn. And if they're sending in detectives from the head office, then something's gotta be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say, when you're in the business, there are some faces you get to know. Anyways, that's everyone who caught my eye. Found them in all so little time. I really did hire the best. It's all in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai, P.I. That makes Richter Kai investigator extraordinaire. Hi, an investigator extraordinaire. Is that why you dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet an investigator extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. It seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies start showing up, that'll get the pot nice and hot. And once it's boiling, our chance will come. Very interesting. Alright, so I think that'll be where I call it, because goddamn, I don't want to lose my voice. So let us go and find somebody to raid. This game is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So I'm really excited to play some more of it. Let me see who is streaming that I can raid. Ooh. Let's go raid. Let's see. Let's go raid Canty. We're gonna go and send the raid over to Canty. They are playing some Onimusha 3. I don't know what that game is, but it sounds interesting. So the raid, as always, is eyeball raid. My emotes if you're subbed. If not, use whichever you see fit, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now, and let's go show them some love.